Hi everyone, and thanks to you, Tony, for giving me this slot. I thought it would be useful to share some of the work Visceral Business has been doing recently, and in particular some of the insights that might be of interest as lockdown digs deep. I'm someone acutely interested in digital organisation, and the pandemic has had something of an upside in encouraging people to work in new ways, but obviously that's not the whole story. A lot of people are experiencing cabin fever and burnout from being in front of a screen all the time. I'll touch on that more in a minute, but in case you don't know much about Visceral Business, we specialise in digital strategy, organisational development, research, data and analytics, and we've been going since 2008. Throughout all of the work that we do, our aim is to provide seamless, compelling digital advantage for organisations. We've been working with Cornwall Council since 2019 to design a master data management strategy. Cornwall Council plays such a pivotal role. It's essentially a hub for data for the region, so it's been very rewarding to help influence strategy there. The work is vast, but there is an ambition to lead in Cornwall in this area, and this work fits into an emerging national data infrastructure across the UK. What's happened is that Cornwall Council has recognised that data is a critically important asset in reimagining what we can do to improve the lives of our citizens in Cornwall. The Master Data Management Strategy is a framework for helping services be better designed and delivered, and it has a clear ethical basis, which includes starting with user needs and making work be transparent and accountable. Hopefully you'll see some visible outcomes as a result of this work in the not too distant future. It represents a huge cultural shift for the Council, and the change management of this is something that we're working on now. You might have noticed, though, when it comes to being digital in this pandemic, simply replicating the in-office experience remotely doesn't work. And that's another area of the work that we've been doing with the Housing Association Bron Avon in Wales. The project has been to deliver digital service excellence and design a digital strategy for them, looking at everything from the tech stack to service design and analytics. What we found out during this work and across a wide range of organisations is that many traditional processes in the last few months have simply been replicated online rather than reinvented. And there's a tremendous opportunity here to work differently for most businesses. This is a time of challenge, but it's also a time of accelerated learning. And we've been fortunate with this client in that the senior leadership has recognised this from the start. At the same time, it is hard for them themselves to navigate this alone, so we're helping with that. We've been incredibly busy since the pandemic has upended things, but this is a time for innovation, and in sectors such as food service and retail you can see that locally, which is great. The challenge now, I think, is to make it a sustainable effort and not an extra burden. And this might be a message that's of interest for many businesses in our region, so that we can make the most of the changes that are happening by necessity, but that are also opening up new avenues. I hope these are useful insights. Thanks very much for your time.